Exploring the unknown, pursuing the truth. Welcome to II Myth Animations channel.
The man surnamed Huang. In April 1986, the Macau Judiciary Police received a letter from Zhang Lin's younger brother. At the same time, they got an anonymous tip something was buried under the floorboards of the Eight Immortals Restaurant. Police launched a rapid raid there. They uncovered more severed body parts with this discovery. It became clear that the restaurant was connected to the deaths of at least 10 people, and the man surnamed Huang became the prime suspect in the case. After arresting the man named Wang, the police interrogated him through the night. Huang Jiang, originally named Chan Ziyang, was born in 1933 in Nanhai, Guangdong, and moved to Hong Kong at a young age. In the interrogation room, Huang Jiang remained remarkably calm at first. He refused to admit that he was the killer of Zhang Lin's family of 10. He claimed that Zhang Lin owed him gambling debts and that the restaurant had been transferred to him as repayment. According to him, the entire Zhang family had already emigrated. Police checked the immigration records of the Zhang family. There were no exit records at all. Huang then changed his story, saying he had bought the restaurant himself with money from smuggling, more than $600,000 paid in cash. The police pressed further. Then why were the keys to Zhang Lin's home, along with the identification documents of all the family members found inside your safe? Huang fell silent. Confronted with the facts, he had no way to keep lying. According to his confession, on the night of the crime he went to the restaurant to collect the debt. When Zhang Lin refused to repay him, the two men got into an argument. Huang grabbed a beer bottle, smashed it, and used the broken glass to take Zhang Lin's son hostage. He then ordered everyone to tie each other up with ropes and stuffed cloth into their mouths. During the process, Zhang Lin's wife, Zhang He, suddenly screamed and tried to escape. Huang chased her down and stabbed her in the neck with the broken bottle, killing her. After that, he brutally murdered the entire Zhang family of 10. Huang Jiang dismembered all the bodies, packed the remains into black garbage bags, and discarded them in different locations. Some parts, however, he boiled until soft and used as filling for the barbecue pork buns that were sold at the Eight Immortals Restaurant. By this point, the case had been declared closed. The killer had confessed, and his statements matched the evidence. The incident gradually faded from public memory. In 1993, Hong Kong made a film based on the case English title, The Untold Story. It used an R-rated format to recreate this brutal murder. The movie once again stirred public curiosity and renewed questions about the horrific crime. How did the killer do it? The killer was 50 years old, of average build, and had no professional combat training. The Zhang family had 10 members, at least 6 of whom were adults. How could one person possibly control and kill so many people at the same time? Throughout the entire crime, did none of those 6 adults try to resist? Did no one cry out for help? Even if he held a piece of that broken glass against the child's neck to threaten the adults, under such extreme circumstances, didn't anyone realize that if they gave up resisting, the outcome might be that everyone would be killed? Who made that phone call? There is one detail in Huang Jiang's confession that the police could never explain. At 7 p.m. on the evening of August 4th, Zhang Lin's younger brother in Guangdong received a phone call. The voice on the other end was his brother, Zhang Lin, saying the whole family was preparing to go to Zhuhai for a vacation and would be back in about a week. But according to Huang Jiang's confession, the Zhang family had already been killed on the afternoon of August 4th. So, who after the crime used the victim's phone and voice to contact Zhang Lin's younger brother? A smart viewer might quickly conclude that the answer is the killer. But this raises a deeper question. Why did the killer make that phone call? If he had already killed 10 people, the most rational choice would have been to leave immediately and create the appearance of a disappearance. Moreover, how did he know that Zhang Lin had a younger brother in Guangdong? Even if he obtained all the family's information, how could he be sure that Zhang Lin's brother would believe him and choose not to call the police? How could the restaurant still stay open? After Huang Jiang took over the restaurant, the Eight Immortals Restaurant hired a new group of workers. The question is, didn't these new employees notice anything unusual? The meat in the kitchen, the strange smell, the sudden disappearance of the original owner's entire family, and especially the pile of body parts still in the basement, did they really notice nothing at all? In less than a week after the murders, Huang Jiang had already found these new workers, thought that even a large company wouldn't be able to hire suitable people so quickly. Where did these people come from? The police said they investigated these workers and found no direct connection to the case. But was that really true? The missing ninth aunt. In the early morning of August 5th, someone saw 60-year-old Chun Lizhen, the ninth aunt of Zhang Lin's wife, Zhang He, being picked up by a man in his 30s. She was never seen again. Now who was this man in his 30s? Who came to pick her up? Huang Jiang was around 50 years old at the time. The man who came for Chun Lizhen was only in his 30s. If it wasn't Huang Jiang, then who was he, and what did he know? According to Huang Jiang's confession, he killed a total of 10 people, including the ninth aunt. He said that on the evening of that day, he learned from Zhang Lin's son that the ninth aunt was coming to the restaurant, and fearing she would report him to the police, he went to kill her. But after comparison, there was no trace of the ninth aunt among the remains, and nobody was ever found. That was she simply taken away, or was she murdered? In the end, no one ever gave a clear answer. Other remaining mysteries. The cruelty, the horror, and the sheer depravity of this brutal murder case reached a level that is truly appalling. But what remains most unsettling are the many unanswered questions it left behind because the killer committed suicide while in custody. Many details could never be verified. For example, shortly after the remains were discovered, the police received an anonymous phone call. Based on the clues provided in that call, they found part of the body parts in the basement of the Eight Immortals Restaurant. Online researchers have also collected at least a dozen or even 20 other suspicious points. In 1993, Hong Kong made a horror suspense film based on this case, titled Human Meat Char Siu Bao *. In the movie, Huang Jiang is portrayed as a worker at the restaurant, which made it easy for him to obtain all the personal information of the owner's family. In the film's version of events, even the police ended up eating those horrific buns. This case was later ranked as one of the top 10 unsolved mysteries of Hong Kong and Macau, that although the criminal paid for his crimes, the unanswered questions that are left behind still linger in people's minds. Perhaps only time will eventually provide the answers.